This is a matchup we didn't really see happen too much. Like, the thing that has to do because they would never really meet in the winner side of bracket, but that's now something that can happen, right? Because we're no longer in the wave structure. We can see more of a variability in the seeds because, you know, like some people would show up for the 7 a.m. wave or 7 p.m. wave, some people would show up for the 8 p.m. wave. And so they just wouldn't meet on the winner's side of the bracket due to that circumstance.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing not just matchups that we're not seeing before character-wise, but we're also seeing individual players face off that might not necessarily have had the chance otherwise, and this is a shining example.
And, you know, we're pretty much on the same pace for how brackets end typically, like, you know, around that midnight mark, so might as well get that done for the integrity of the backend. And I think that, no, okay, I was going to say I thought the jump was burned, but these players not going to burn that jump early because, well, this is a higher level of gameplay than I show on a regular basis. So, looking good here. Super Dan staying alive.
Yeah, Dan's been around the block a couple times. Definitely not going to fall victim to that.
Oh, but he burns an air dodge super early. Doesn't end up being too consequential, but IceKnight might put that in his back pocket for later. That some of these like drifting air dodges are coming out in interesting scenarios.
There's that drag down, falls on the wrong side, and waits it up, charges it a little, and he falls out. It's been IceKnight's curse all day.
That's like the 5th one I think we've seen miss. And there, Super Dan's is persistent with the down airs in the center of the stage. That's going to kill off the top super easily in Smash Ultimate. That's 6! That's 6 now.
I mean, I don't think it's been more costly than right now, because usually he finds the kills only moments afterwards, but missing not 1 but 2, and Dan's not only gotten the kill, but has him at center stage, has a way back, has a lead, and he's playing so fiercely.
Let's see what IceKnight can do here with the corner pressure. No, a falling back air, like needy hits. Like that was like in Greninja's face. And leads to a jab lock of all things, and that's just going to lead to a gigantic lead for Super Dan.
And Dan is absolutely making the most of this opportunity. You don't want to play the what-if game here, but Dan is just, I mean, you give him these opportunities and he'll happily accept them, gift wrapped or not.
Yeah, Dan is, as you mentioned, he's a veteran. He's not going to take a lead and then lose it. Whereas IceKnight's the new kid on the block. He's got to prove it in this spot. Okay, there you go, getting the kill. Making this a 2-stock-to-1 game, which is better than a 3-stock-to-1 game, of course, but still plenty of mileage to be made for IceKnight in game number 1.
Yeah, not going to squander something like that. Lovely falling there. Full space as well, but at that percent window, enough to force a trade, and Dan will happily take any trade with this much lead to play with.
Yep, that's a classic Smash maneuver, any Smash game, but ooh, good catch from IceKnight. Closing the gap a bit here. Let's see if something can happen, but Super Dan not interested in the comeback.
In the back there, that high jump wasn't the right place, but good timing on the air dodge.
Yeah, you always got to keep that high jump into consideration for Greninja, right?
Oh my god!
Ooh! A couple of S-smashes in a row for both these players, and that means IceKnight turns it around. Wow, what a comeback.
Yeah, really stepped on the accelerator after that single, or that double missed up smash, not even missed up smash, falling out of up smash. And there is, you know, there's accepting your bad luck and there's doing something about it. And IceKnight chose the latter.
Persistence, right? He was pushing the envelope. But this is a character, Greninja, right, who doesn't have, you know, like, you know, he has like bread and butter confirms, but like, they're not easy confirms, right? And you have to play around your opponent's disadvantage brilliantly. And so that's how he played with those F smashes in the corner. And he was able to get the fair off the side. Chased Dan's disadvantage down and turned what looked like a bad game, like a 3-stock-to-1, like shrug it off game, into a victory. So IceKnight proving it for sure in game 1.
Yeah, but there's also something to be said for area control. And when you are that close to the ledge and when you're killing off the side, IceKnight can find kills in that 70 to 85% range instead of getting in that climbing up into triple digits. That's when you can make a comeback. You don't have to apply too much. You can just go for it and hope and pray and roll the dice a little.
Yep, taking advantage of where Mario wants to drift off the side in those spots. We saw him not burning those jumps. We saw him being pretty, Super Dan, being pretty persistent on the disadvantage stage. But it ended up still falling victim to the way Greninja plays in that spot. So good stuff to IceKnight again. Pretty even start to this game, number 2, as Dan runs it back again on Pokemon Stadium.
A bit of a standoff there, makes it back, has enough time for a second back air. A defensive back air, and we saw the beginning frames of that up smash. Dan is kill hungry.
Okay, really scary shuriken in the corner, but Dan somehow manages to cross up roll out of that situation. And then he tries to dash out of the roll, or the ledge in that second spot. IceKnight's not gonna let him budge. Looks like Dan's trying to like fish for like a cross-up roll on the landing there. Like he's looking for like turnaround grabs in those spots. IceKnight not budging in this particular position, but he will get a roll from the ledge at the very least.
Yeah, Dan doing the Mario Classic here, facing backwards, and it's the 50-50 whether you want that back air or reverse up smash. Guess wrong and you're dead.
Good stuff to clean up stock number 1 here for Super Dan, not fall too far behind. And again, that super jump punch is just so valuable at like destroying like a 50-50 shield pressure situation. It's just, I've got an invincible option that comes out of shield so quick, and it's gonna like if you're trying to fake around with like a full hop or whatever, I'm gonna eat you up.
Plays that out, goes for the jab. Flood connects, so it's gonna force him well above, but Greninja has been in those situations.
Let's see what Greninja can do in this situation. Okay, he's gonna find a quick back air in the corner. And there, that up smash not gonna miss the mark. No platform to hide all the way on the left side of Pokemon Stadium. IceKnight again has the stock lead.
Tech, there's that double up air out of range of the up special, no finisher.
But Dan now looking to answer back quickly like he did on the first stock. And oh, the spot touch comes out just barely in time for IceKnight. That up smash is so scary, and you do have to, like, spot dodges are very, very good in Ultimate, but you still have to time it well against Mario's up smash because it's so quick.
With a bit more shurikens, a nice well-placed nair. IceKnight playing it slowly, doesn't need to hurry. Nice parry, but nothing off of it.
IceKnight did like 6 or 7 full hops in a row, where he's like, I'm not gonna press a button, I'm gonna wait for you to press a button to my full hop. There you go. Superman gets something started with a flood in that corner, which forced like a more aggressive return to the ledge. But now IceKnight's going to continue his advantage state. 90% on the board here for the Greninja.
That tilt away, spot dodge caught by another down tilt.
But the persistence on the up airs here. Ooh. Just barely on him to kill the first time, but the second time, now it's stale. And then the up smash hits, because there's just nowhere to land for Super Dan on Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, a couple of fake kill screens in a row, but again, Super Dan, IceKnight looking very, very clean. And we've seen reverse 3-0s been pulled off on stream before. Can Super Dan take a bit of inspiration from Arctis here?
We'll have to see. His Dan has been playing pretty conservative. Like he hasn't gotten really any fair spikes off the side. I mean, to be honest, like we watched him in matchups where it's kind of hard to get those fair spikes off the side. Like it's Ryu, where Ryu will like challenge it pretty quickly. You have to be like right on the money with that, or you have to read the Tatsu. In Greninja's recovery, like he's been using like the wall clings he's been using, just different timings to throw his opponents off in this spot.
Yeah, and I think some of these matchups, if Dan does want to go for a big commitment off stage with an edge guard, can probably go for something like a cape, considering how early and how specific of a distance you need to make it back to be selected in advance.
We did see some capes versus Ike in the winner's set. Maybe we can see a cape here versus Greninja. Again, it's a linear recovery, and it actually does not present a forward-facing hitbox, right? So you can go out there, like if you know that Greninja's going to throw out a Hydro Pump at a particular timing. That's the thing, though, is IceKnight's been good about his timings.
Ducks under, nothing fake about that up air this time.
IceKnight's got another lead in his pocket, avoiding the jab lock just barely, and he's able to turn that around to almost 50% quickly. IceKnight's advantage state versus Super Dan has just been great. And using his ground speed as much as he can to provide advantages in neutral.
IceKnight jumps away from danger. Now occupying, hasn't left that Pokeball in the center in quite some time.
Look at that, he's trying to read air dodge. He's feeling comfortable in his shoes here. Able to find an air in that good spot. IceKnight looking like he has nothing to lose the way he's playing his advantage state in game number 3.
Back throw should do it, but having taken so long, lovely spot dodge answered by a spot dodge of IceKnight's own.
Okay, here's Dan's chance. So that trade, not necessarily what you're looking for. You wanted like a clean win with that up smash. Okay, Hydro Pump. That might be, not Hydro Pump, I'm sorry, the Flood might be the ticket to Super Dan's neutral that he's missing. But it might be just too late, because IceKnight gets a forward smash for his trouble, and now Dan on last stock potentially of the tournament.
Yeah, it's now or never for Dan. That air dodge upward, I think, just wasn't in the right spot. And that forward air at a disadvantage, that could have been disastrous.
Came out just in time and was just enough disjointed that it interrupted that forward smash from Super Dan. And again, another forward smash not finding the mark. Super Dan having trouble getting this stock down. That's allowing IceKnight to get these resets in the advantage state. And that's scary when Greninja can get those resets.
So that Dan finally at his reward.
But the pressure on the platform for IceKnight is not relenting, though he lost the stock. And oh, okay, eats the back air. Hydro Pump not gonna quite find the mark.
And was right to wait there, but Dan finds that grab on the brink of death, on the brink of the tournament being out of his control.
Okay, answer back. And we get the sparks, but we don't get the kill screen. Dan's not out of it yet. That's what you need. He needs to find the mark on that. And there you go, dipping low with the back air under the shuriken. The immediate run it back from IceKnight. Good stuff to Super Dan on the brink of defeat, keeping his tournament alive.
And I don't think he was even touched on that last stock there, at least with a good hit. A couple of trades and, you know, one clank and a bit of atmospheric damage at the end, but playing at 115, so scary, and Dan was playing like he was at 0 and had nothing to fear.
That's the advantage state when you see from Super Dan if this is gonna be a game 5 situation. And that would be 3 reverse 3-0s in a row if we see it happen here from Super Dan. But he's the veteran. Again, IceKnight is the new kid on the block. He is gonna have to lock it down and earn his stripes here if Super Dan's gonna go out in this tournament.
The Flood hardly affecting IceKnight, in fact. Even after that dash attack on shield.
There's a fair. That's like the first fair we've seen in 2 sets, I think, for Super Dan. And blowing up Greninja off the left. F smashes are starting to land. That could be a sign of Dan's momentum coming back in his corner.
Yeah, you can wave to IceKnight on the way out because Dan just hasn't looked better all day.
Sometimes it's a matter of confidence. Dan's playing with confidence, starting from that last stock in game number 3. IceKnight's got to answer. He's got to come up with another long Greninja combo, dragging all the way to the right side. And they're charging a little bit too hard on the up smash.
Yeah, I love the decision from Dan just to not accept his fate. The worst that could happen is another dash attack there or run up down tilt. But you're at center stage, you're not going to die directly off of it.
And he's going to get the back throw for his trouble here. Create another ledge trap scenario. Super Dan, what's the option going to be? Finds the big head of the up smash in the corner. 3 stocks to 1. What is IceKnight's answer? IceKnight was in this spot game 1. He found an answer. What is his answer now? Okay, up smash from the start.
And crucially, that one on the platform, it is going to connect both hits.
That's pretty important, as we've seen. It's like 6 up smashes they've whipped so far in the IceKnight sets we've seen. Okay, getting the neutral air stuff started here. That's the way Greninja plays, right? You know, off of the neutral air, off of dash attacks, off the down tilts.
Mario's dash grab coming out first, and finds a second. IceKnight jumping straight over him, taking the aerial route out of the corner. No jump, that might be Dan dead. No,
jump was saved. He was going for like a fair or a nair. I think it was a neutral air. And the neutral air clanked in that scenario. Very fortunate for Dan, he saved his resources the whole way. Difference between life and death, as you mentioned.
Couple of fairs on shield. That one not going to come out. Missed tech. Oh, air dodge, spot dodge. meanwhile, I should say.
Dan is so bold right now, he's throwing that F smash on the neutral getup, right? He thinks he's got those timings unlocked. It was a neutral getup and he was just barely off.
I mean, for the most part, he does have the timings pretty much down pat, but he's just off on a couple of occasions, and that's what's been giving IceKnight the tiniest bit of life in this game.
Superman poking and prodding with the back air in the corner. Now he does not need to overcommit for something like a forward smash there. He can play it slow and safe. Good trade here for Super Dan, I want to say, because he's got the ledge trap positioning for himself. He's going to continue that with the jabs.
Yeah, but now at 160, back throw will kill from center. Back air, if it's strong, might kill from very close.
Both of them taking their sweet time. But Dan is the one who's afforded the most time, as he just slowly pokes and prods at these back airs. One's eventually going to find the mark. And there you go. It is a Game 5 set again.
I mean, so far, going up 2-0 has been a death sentence. And it's still
Except
a game
for
that he
Icon.
played. Well,
and then it was for Icon.
yeah, I mean,
He got cursed.
he did indeed. There's still Game 5 to be played, but if precedent means anything here,
I'll go back to my point. Dan's the veteran. IceKnight, this is, if there was ever a prove it or lose it situation, it's right now. The new kid on the block, number 10 on the PR, fighting against a top 5 stalwart in the Chicago scene, who, again, Dan, maybe a little peeved that he fell at number 6. Motivated by that drop.
I mean, there's seething about it, and then there's proving it and showing up. And Dan, for the most part, has definitely proven that he can show up, that he can take down anyone, and that he can find his way back from embarrassingly tight situations.
Oh, I've been a veteran of these PR committees for a long enough time that I've seen so many people be so pissed about their results, and then they turn that anger into motivation, and that's what I'd love to see. Is I'm disappointed I was at this place, I can do better, and here I come, gonna just kill everyone on my way to a better place.
Yeah, it really does fuel players like Dan.
It's important. Dan continues this ledge trap here. He's a little bit down behind on the stock side, but not too perturbed for it. He's going to find an up smash for his trouble. Not enough to KO, but that early air dodge, maybe not as hard punished as it could have been, but you know the persistence from IceKnight, that's a thing, is you whiff on the first punish, but like you can read the advantage state from that position no matter what your move is.
Yeah, I think Dan knew that that platform was there, maybe give him just enough ambiguity to not go for the down smash, but nevertheless, at that ledge, finds the kill with back air, and even though that's Dan back into this game, words are hard. IceKnight is going to find another early percent string.
Dan can turn around in an instant. That's the way these two characters work. Both are poking and prodding, but it's going to be the dash attack getting things started here. But that up tilt just didn't quite reach the platform. I think that actually might have been mistimed by IceKnight. I think it does reach the platform. Greninja's up tilt with the tongues, it's pretty tall.
Yeah, at its apex it does, but it's very thin.
It's not super active, so that might just be the thing. Oh, and there you go. That's the problem again with Greninja. You mentioned it in the winner side set. Like, he wasn't able to turn around that down tilt in time to continue the combo. He's facing Greninja's back, and that means he was, unfortunately, the way Dan DI'd it, without an option.
There's a grab attempt in the right direction, but just not enough to close the gap. Forward smash, hard call out.
That's what I like to call the Mitsurugi, right? Because he dips down low. That's the classic Mitsurugi move from Soul Calibur, where like you shrink your hurt box and then you reach forward with like one of the strongest moves in the game.
Yeah, has that bit of a wind up as you step back.
Dan loves to let that rip, but you know who lets it rip here is IceKnight in the corner. Another fading back forward air, just able to apply so much pressure. Dan on tournament stock again. Not the first time he's been tournament stock this set, mind you. So let's see if he's got what it takes to turn it around.
Back air under shield is punishable by Nair. Out of shield. Oh my goodness, up smash!
Dan's got it on lock on the ledge. IceKnight, I feel like if he gets in disadvantage, it's trouble if he gets on the ledge again. Because The way Super Dan's playing these ledge traps, I don't want to be there.
I don't think IceKnight wants to be there either. He's trying to play around it, but that leads into a grab instead.
Oh, but then the back air buys so much space here for Super Dan, and he gets another turnaround up smash. This could be what we were seeing, and the ledge trap continues. The dash attack lingers so long, and the Hydra Bump, not Hydra Bump, the Flood. Both these characters have Hydra Bumps. So valuable here for Super Dan, but okay, here's a turnaround parry from IceKnight, and he continues to chase.
Dan uses that jump as he goes high, and that's going to lead to the down tilt. Up smash, not enough to kill. Another fake kill screen.
And that was such ambiguous DI. I'm shocked that Dan didn't die from it. I would have DI'd to the left, and that would have cost me my stock. But Dan DI'd right, which was correct. And now we're in a last stock situation. Tournament stock for both these players, but Dan finds it as IceKnight tries to retreat the platform, and oh, what a clutch scenario for Dan as he moves on to get his rematch with Aiken.
My goodness, it does not get much closer than that. The third reverse 3-0 we've seen on stream in a row. This one coming from the Mario main, and barely has time to recollect himself because Aiken is going to make his way right back to the setup in just a moment. How do you go from the highs and the adrenaline rush of that set to having to refocus yourself against another player ranked higher